Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. Now, I will admit, I lost a bunch of clips. I managed to salvage one clip, and that is this one. Unobtainium armor. Easy enough. I'm also going to make some unobtainium picks, because I've got one that's just fortune, and then the other one is silk touch, but boon of earth as well, right? So, yeah. Yeah, the rest of them are just corrupted for some reason. I managed to get that one, just that little clip out of a big long section. Anyway, today we have been updated. So I know the last episode came out after this update came out, but we are on 0.1.7 now. And the ATM star, if we have a look, everything has a recipe. Oh my goodness. What's this? Grains of... Oh, okay, we could do that. Shulker. Okay, we could definitely do that. I've got a shulker thingy already, like one of the swabs, so we could 100% do that. This one here is interesting. This one has a Greg requirement right here. And what is this? Oh, it's mechanical arm. Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah, this has got a Greg requirement, and fortunately, we already have this from Greg. Surely, right? I think we can make this from Greg. Not everyone will be able to do this, especially if you've cut Greg out completely and you've decided not to do any Greg. Now, I will just point out real quick, because I know this will come up. I did say that Greg Tech is not going to be like a part of the star. Like, it's not going to be a requirement for the star or like the pack in general. Obviously, it is here, but that is because if you read the patch notes, it actually says this is a placeholder. So eventually what will happen is when mechanism gets added, the equivalent sort of level of, you know, the HV emitter right here will be like added in, and you can either have the HV emitter or you can have the thing for mechanism, whatever that ends up being, right? Mechanism's taken a little bit longer to build than originally thought, I think. So that's the reason that's like that. Yeah. I completely... This, by the way, is like right underneath. Remember, I had like all that dark stuff. Not my style, is it? So I just decided to rip all of that out and turn it into white concrete just to annoy everyone. I should probably do the back here as well. Have I got any concrete? There we go. Yeah, there you are. Oh, there's another one right there. I think that's a cable, though. Yeah, that is a cable. This one is as well. I'm going to leave those for now. But, yeah, basically, I'm so annoyed that I corrupted some of my videos for this. It's so annoying. Anyway, we started on extreme reactors. I actually made a seed for this. So we've got graphite. Got a graphite seed that we're going to use. I also cheated in this book. There's no crafting recipe for it. But this is the Patcholi book for... There you go. That's exactly what we need right there. Our first reactor. No, go back. I want this thing. Thank you. Yeah, everything that we need to do for this. Apparently, this is also craftable, by the way. This insanite ingot. We got a load of these beniatites. Such a cool name, by the way. I always think of Vault Hunters when I see it. But we got loads of these now. The reprocessor is a multi-block, so we're going to have to build that. I was actually thinking I should move this over and make a reprocessor next to it. But for now, we're just going to build this because we need some cyanite. So, cyanite? Yeah, there it is. So we need some cyanite. This comes from, I think you just process it. As in, you put in uranium into the reactor, which we're about to build, by the way. I will go over this. Obviously, I got halfway through this when all of my clips corrupted. Anyway, yeah. We are probably going to get the seed for this, and that is just because, I don't know, maybe we don't need the reactor after we've done that. But yeah, apparently there's a way of... Oh, is it the reprocessor that's the issue? I don't know what the issue is with this. People have been saying that there was a bit of an issue with this where you need yellow right or whatever it is. I don't know if it's even in JEI because they tried to remove it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, there was a bit of an issue with making all of these things. So I think it's this stuff, the yellowite ingot. Fluidizer controller? I don't know. Maybe this is the thing that we're looking for. But anyway, there is a way of doing it. Someone left a comment in my last video. So thank you very much for that. That means we can still progress. So what do we need here? We need that thing with the arrows. Is there a way of like visualizing this? That thing with the arrows, nothing on this side. And then the yellowy thing when it finally spins back round. God, it's taking its time. There it is. The yellow thing with like orangey dots. Fine, we'll have to look up that. That's extreme. Oh no, there's two. That's reinforced. Okay, so it's this one. Fine, we'll have one of those. I'm gonna literally do it how they say in the book. So what was the other thing? It was the one with the arrows. I think it's this one. Don't I already have that? I do. I have this one right here. Why are you red? Oh, because this isn't formed yet. Got ya. Do I also need this thing? The reactor fuel rod basic? Maybe I'll put this on top. Like that. That looks about right. Okay. And then we can just fill all of these in. And then fingers crossed this multi-blocks. Control mods, blah, 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 may only be placed on one side of the reactor. Eh? Oh, hello. I should probably make this a bit bigger, but oh well. What about that? Oh, no, hello. What does this do then? Fuel rod thingy. What does it say in the book? Let's have a look. So the reactor is multi-block, multi-block machine is composed of many different We need to feed it yellorium ingots, but we don't actually need to do that. We can put just regular uranium, and I've got a ton of it, so it's all good. So we need a fuel rod, controller, 22 casing. All right, you know what? We'll yeah. I'll make all of these. I'll rip this back down. So we'll do one of those. Oh, you know, I just realised what it is. Does this thing go on top? I think this thing goes on top like that. Damn it. After all of that, I think it goes like this. Oh, we might have everything then. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it live. Why not? So that one, that one, that one. That's the top of it. And then we need a base of casings. These casings, by the way, super easy to make. Just some sand graphite bars, which is just smelting up like some charcoal or coal or graphite dust. I don't know why you would do that unless you're going like full on Greg. But yeah, let's do this, that, and then we do this. I think this is how you do it, unless I've just done it completely wrong. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Waste ejection mode. So where does the waste come out? Because that's what I want. Solid access port. Okay. Insert mode. Outlet mode. Okay, we are going to need one of these. So reactor. This thing. So I'm going to grab this and we're going to put it at the back. Right there. And this is probably going to be our insert. And this is probably going to be our export. And I don't really care about the power from this, if I'm honest. But you know what? We could always make a flux plug. So where is the flux plug? That one. And it will just feed into our system. We don't really need this, if I'm honest, but I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? Flux plug. Pilpoh's network. There's not actually many flux networks now. I think loads of people are doing what I did, which was go with power. That's kind of cool, to be fair. Right, so the import is right there. You know what I could do? I could literally just snake a cable from over, like, here. Snake it through the wall. And get it to come over to here. And then I'll just have an exporter exporting some yellorium. Or, no, it's not yellorium, is it? It's, ooh, yeah. It's uranium. But we could do this. Oh my god, my pickaxe is so fast. You know what? We could even be even more sneaky than that. We can have a cover. And you can put a hole in it, make a hollow cover. Even better. Stick that on the front. And then it looks like there's like, you can't even see the cable. Which is kind of nice. So now I can just cover all of this back up. And no one will ever know it's there. Except you guys, because you're watching the video, right? But still. There we go. And then in here we can just put uranium. Is that going to work? Ah, yeah, there we go. That's filling that with uranium. And then we kind of need an importer. But what we can do is just have a chest for now. Just a regular old chest. I don't know if this auto outputs, I must admit. Is this going to eject waste containing placing ingots in the reactor's solid? Okay. Fine. Anyway, we just turn this on now, I think. So that should, over time, this is full up now, or nearly full up. Maybe I'll put speed upgrades in this. Oh, this isn't going to go down that quickly, so that's fine. I don't know if anyone here watched my All the Mods 7 Let's Play, but I had a reactor in that called Small Reactor, SMOL, and this is very reminiscent. That was because it was bigger reactors, I think it was called, in All the Mod 7, was the only power source for the longest time. Yeah, they didn't actually add any other power sources for like a good long time, and then then they abandoned the project and went on to All the Mod 7 again, but in the new version. But yeah, I really like this because it's like a bit of nostalgia for me, like seeing all of this. It is weird, by the way. Someone messaged me on Discord and asked why it says EU on, I think it was a furnace, you know, one of the iron furnaces. That's just Jade. It is actually giving you FE. It's just Jade is like looking at it like it's EU for some reason. I don't know if there's a way to change that. But anyway, that is making us... Is it actually making us any? It's going to take ages. Yeah, it does say 0.024 millibuckets per tick. Okay, 1% depleted. It's actually not bad. What does this mean, though? That's fine. This is only making 270k FE per tick, by the way. That's not very good. That's very bad, actually. I think I genuinely think these extreme reactors need a buff, if I'm honest, because they used to be pretty okay power, and it was like a good alternative to some like mechanism power, for example. And then for some reason they just got absolutely nerfed into the ground, and yeah, I don't know why. I should probably mention that to the ATM team. Right, anyway, I guess we just leave this until we've got some cyanite, and then we'll make the seed for it, and then we probably don't need any of that. We do need to make it a reprocessor, by the way, so that's this thing, which is also a multi-block. Highly recommend you cheat this in somehow, or you, if you're playing on a server, ask them to provide these. I'm going to have a little shop. I'm going to make a little shop, and it's going to cost 0 for you to like claim one of these books. I think that's probably a good idea at spawn. Also, the shops look amazing. I should probably just go over there and show you guys. So where is it? Market. Here we go. Yeah, we've got a couple of shops going right now. I love this. This looks awesome. So you can buy redstone block, some netherite, and then Sativa's done a really nice job over here. and that is the Bastion armor bracelet thing and the Bastion ring. I don't actually know what these do, if I'm honest. But you can buy the ring for night vision or the bracelet. And you can buy the reach or the bracelet, the ring or the bracelet for the reach as well. And then lucky ring or bracelet as well. And they're actually really reasonably priced, in my opinion. Yeah. So, oh, I love that Sativa built this really nice looking shop, and then someone's just like, nah, just stick it here. Why not? So there's the ATM smithing template right here. I can look in these. No one else can look in them, right? But yeah, so the smithing templates are kind of going. I think who has rented this? It does say right here. It's Luke. It's Luke. You should definitely up the price on the netherite smithing template, in my opinion. Because someone will just buy one of these. They're not going to buy multiple because they could just duplicate it. That's why to be fair, I did suggest that it would be really, really expensive for the ATM smithing template because you could just duplicate them. And I did buy myself an everlasting beef. So in my backpack, I've got that there. So there you go, just 8. That was actually perfectly timed, in my opinion. Yeah. Right, anyway, I should set up something here where, like, we've got a few bits for the admins. Like, oh, this shop is not actually on right now, but this one over here, you got the 82 starter kits, end crystals, and you can buy white concrete for $100 each. And Mr. T actually came out here and spent all of his money on this, so that was pretty fun to watch. I'm not actually going to do it now. You know what? I could just right-click this, see, and it withdraws. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to do it now, but what I will do is I will set up another one. Maybe I'll put it on this side. I put one here and say free extreme reactors book, because yeah, it's really useful having this thing. There's also no book for blood magic last time I looked, so at blood magic. Yeah, we were looking through here. I think it's called like the sanguine something something. Yeah, the book's not in it, which is super annoying because that's where all of the you know, the patchouli thingies, where you can like highlight the altar and then you can place the blocks down in the altar and then it goes ding afterwards. Yeah, you can't do that right now, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, someone went to the end finally. Awesome. Because our end portal is... Wow. We had to reset the end recently because it was just being a pain. So, oh, I can just go back to my crafting. So that's right here. So just to point out, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left to do. And if... Oh, I changed this out as well. I'm trying to do a little bit more of a white concreteness to my bases because, you know, it's my style, innit? But what I will point out real quick is the Nexium emitter. I've actually made 19 of these player thingies and I've made 19 of the wireless grids. So I just need to set up the recipes for these. And I believe I've got everything for this. So there's a ton of recipes right there. What else did I do? So I also made most of the recipes for this. So I've got like... Oh, actually I don't have 18 of the... I've got one of these right now, but I need to make another 18. That's right, I'm waiting on the essence. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So when we got all of the essence, I can make all of the improbable probability devices, or is it the other one? Nexium emitter. Is this one? Yeah. I do need to go to Ad Astra to get this jet suit. I'm all over the place right now, so I apologize, but I need to go to Ad Astra for the jet suit. I need to set something up with the sag mill to get me this. I might have to do this myself, I think. We can make loads of vibrant crystals, it's fine. But the shulker, I can make these, a bunch of these, and then just get like 19 shulkers. We do that by hand. And then this thing, I don't think... That looks absolutely fine. I don't have any of this crystallized yet, though. But we can just get some pop chorus fruit, put it through a squeezer. And we get a load of crystallized chorus chunks. That's actually really easy to make. I might set up a recipe for that, but yeah. And then this one just requires the precision mechanism, which we've already got. Why did you get... Oh, it's got rid of all of my plates as well. I'm so annoyed. I went through and I filled this one back up, by the way. And I think I started on this one and I put some more in here. But wait, it's right here. Oh, they've all gone away. That's so annoying. It's fine. It's fine, I swear. Right, anyway, how have we done? Have we got ourselves a cyanide yet? It's not in there. Is it in here? Eject waste. What's it say right here? Okay, the waste isn't even up that high. I think it must get to like 1,000 millibuckets and then it will make a cyanide. That's going to take forever. Could have probably done with building this a bit bigger, if I'm honest, but oh well. Okay, so that is the last thing for the philosopher's fuel. We could technically... Oh, that's the reason I wanted to go to the end. End! Woo! Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the Young's better stuff, innit? That's really cool, actually. I like that. That's what I'm looking for. Is there a way of making these? I don't think there is, you know. Okay, I did just nick all of them from here, but that's it's fine. Oh, no, I missed one. Okay, that will give us 13. That's unlucky, right? So I'm going to leave that. But yeah, this looks really cool now. This is Young's. Young's got added back in. They've sorted all the issues with Young's and like all the rest of the like generation mods, like Greg Tech and stuff, right? So anyway, that's one bit down for the Oblivion Shard. We should get into Nature's Aura at some point, but maybe we have a look at making this. I cannot for the life of me remember how you make this. Is there a book for Forbidden and Arcana? Forbidden. I don't see any. Am I blind though? Oh, look who we have here. Pac-Man. Doesn't know I'm here, I don't think. Can I look in his backpack? I can. You know what we could do? Let's put some, like, what's the poison at roots? I think that might have just... Let's get some nightshade. Put it in his backpack, see what happens. He's gonna have some fun now, getting poisoned every so often. Right. Anyway, I was gonna just start cracking on with some Forbidden and Arcana, and I actually have my own video open from All the Mod 7 right now, and I've kind of got the pattern that is needed. Right. At Forbidden is this stuff. So is it this? I think it's this fancy stuff that we need. Let's have a look. It's not that one. I don't think it's that one. I think it's next page, this one. So we need that. We also need the other one. Wait. We need this one. And then we need the stuff that I've already got, this stuff. Although, that doesn't look quite right to me. I think it's just this stuff, right? Yeah, by the looks of it. Let's just get 3 stacks of that. Why not? I know it's not 3 stacks, but might as well. So, oh yeah, we can make some of this. Now, if I remember correctly, you just smelt up the arcane. Yeah, so arcane crystals. I'm going to go down here. It's actually quite nice down here now. I quite like the fact that I made it eye-blindingly white down there. Yeah, anyway, right. So, oh, you could do that. Okay, let's do one of those. And we will get, I think this one goes in the middle. And then you need like 8 around the edge. So you need 9 altogether, which is perfect because it uses up all of the nuggets that we've got. So this one is like this. We only need 4 of these. So do we get 4 out of this? We get 6. 3, 4. I don't know if this has changed at all. Like, it probably has. But I'm going to give it a go anyway. Where do we put it? I mean, we could put it in here. This is where my new chicken... Okay, this is where my old chicken farm was. Formerly known as my sniffer farm. Anyway, I'm going to try and build this out. I'm trying to remember what I was doing with this. So, let me just change... Okay, got it. So it's like a weird plus sign. So it's like this, and then... Oh, I need a shovel. So I've got my super special awesome shovel right there. So, and then it goes over to... Oh, of course that happened. No, my goodness. Everything's too quick, I must admit. So I think it does that, and then does it come out again like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the whole pattern down, and then I'll be back in a sec. Right, there we go. That's kind of the pattern that you have to go for with this to get this forge thingy, whatever you call it. And then in each of these bits and each of the corners, I believe you put these ones, which are the chiseled polished darkstone, arcane chiseled polished darkstone, and then one goes right in the middle. And then, if I'm not mistaken, get rid of all of those. That one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, and the rest of it is the darkstone stuff, polished darkstone. I think this is how this works. This might not be it, but we'll give it a go anyway. Next thing you want to do is a smithing table. Click that there. And then I made a bunch of these. I made loads of this dust last episode, I think. But super easy to make. You just need a lot of this arcane crystal dust. And I think shift right click and you make yourself one of these forges. Now there is like all these different things. You need this Oriole and then souls, and then you need some blood, experience. Experience is literally bottles of enchanting, so which we got a little bit of. Just a few. Stick that in like that. So that is all charged up. Although I don't think we need any experience for what we're going to do. We need some blood, so we do need to make some vials. Is that the vial? No. This vial. That's the Greg Tech vial. Okay, where's the vial from? Okay, let's do that. Is it not called that? What's it called then? It looks like a vial of a test tube. Why is it called that? It's so annoying. Alright, that's fine. Do we not have any runes? No, we got a dark rune. That's not going to do it though, is it? I need to... Okay. I didn't expect that. Brilliant. That was like landed directly in my base. Oh, I need to pick this up for Beastie. Okay, let's go over here because this is outside my claims. Anyway, oh hello. As I was saying, we can get some test tubes, but it looks like when Beastie there landed next to the altar, it might have actually... Can we just kill stuff near this? Also, I'm not sure what's going on here. I think someone's using a scrying spell or something. If I do this... I'm so confused. It might be to do with my shaders as well. Anyway, it could be that we could go grab like... Oh, we've got a chicken spawner, haven't we? Maybe I can kill some chickens near this. And that'll get some blood in there. Okay. Oh, wait, actually it's over here, isn't it? So... Silk Touch, and we've got a indestructible Silk Touch pickaxe right here, right? So, oh my goodness, that was quick. That's fine. And it's already in a pen. This was perfectly planned. Hashtag not planned. Okay, so we can spin this up. I still need to put clocks and stuff on this, right? But meh, I think it should be enough. I just want to see if one chicken will spawn. Did I put? Yeah, there we go. That didn't go up. That did go up, so it needs to be within this. That is absolutely fine, because what I can do is I can build above this. I'm doing all of this because I'm waiting on the extreme reactor, by the way. So I will get back to it, I swear. But yeah, let's have a go at this. And then when one drops in, I can just kill it. See how much blood I get. Might need something with a bit more health. That is definitely giving us some blood. I don't even remember why we need this. Oh, we need it for the Stella Eterna, don't we? Stella Eterna. And how much blood? It requires 1,000 blood. And we need how many of these? I think we need 4 to begin with, and then we'll probably set some automations up later. This is staying here now, by the way. I can't be asked to move it. So, I need this one to move in a little bit, so I can... Yeah, there we go. The Stella Eterna also needs some souls, and it needs some Oriole. And I'm still trying to get this up to 4,000 blood, so I'm going to stick here for a bit. I'm going to work on the blood first, and then I'll get the rest of it. But Oriole, this stuff. Oh, I actually have some splash potions of Oriole. Interesting. And I've got some bottles. I wonder if I can use both of these. 70. How much do I need per? 82. Such a weird number, 82. Why is it 82? That's so strange. It means I haven't got enough right here, but I think you can make these. Potion of regen. Okay, I had 2 of those apparently. So that is enough for 2 of these Stellar Eternas. I might make a few of these. I want to put one on my silent gear if I can. And I might put it on all of this stuff as well. There we go. We are above 4,000 right there. I'm just setting up the potion brewer again. So, water. I can pull? Yeah, pull straight from the sink that I've got at the back here. Infinite water, right? So, yeah. Now, I need the Oriole, or whatever it is. Oriole, which means I need regen potions. Which is... Oh, it's regen 2. Interesting. Awkward potions, which is netherwort. And then gas tears, and then glowstone. Fine. So, what? I'm just going to get, like, 16 netherwort. Gas tears, I can get 16 of those as well. And then glowstone. Easy enough. I think this is how this is going to work. So if we put these in like this, and then bottles, just make 64, because why not? Stick those in here. That should put the water in first, then put the netherwort, then the gas tier, then the glowstone. And that should get us the... There you go. So all of these are awkward potions now. These are now potions of regen. And then it should use the glowstone to give us potions of regen 2. Now, if we get a drawer... And I am going to stick with using just regular oak drawers from now on, because, well, reasons. It's not great. There we go. If you don't use the regular stuff, if you use, what is it, the frame stuff, apparently it's like even worse for the server. I don't have any copper upgrades. Okay. Copper upgrades. I'm going to have to program that one in because it's going to annoy me otherwise. Copper upgrades. That one is full up already. Okay, just get a few done before all of those recipes disappear for some reason. And here we go. This is just getting us like 3 at a time, but it's still getting us all of the potions of regen that we need. There you go. With the potions of regen 2 or whatever they're called, you can turn the aura bottles in. And that is definitely more than we need. Now, unfortunately, soul extractor, this thing, I need this, which needs some elderwood. And I have not seen any elderwood trees as of yet. I might go and ask around the server, because I'm sure a few people have found some. So I'm going to ask them where they found it as well, and we'll fly over there, and I can just show you guys, because, you know, I want to teach you guys where to find it, not just, you know, I've got it now. Okay, looks like Thor has got, I think he's about to give me, oh, hello, I went too far. He's about to give me a, Alden, I don't know how you say it, Edel? Edelwood? I'm so bad. Yeah, and he, oh, there it is, 15, flipping heck. Thank you very much. He requested a dead king, so I'm going to take him... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Slash back. Slash... Oh no, this is going to take me... Okay, you know what? Slash TP Thor Ragnarsson. Yeah, there you go. You can have my dead king. I don't really need him anymore, if I'm honest. Oh, what's this? Suspicious stew. Amazing. Nice. That was an even trade, I think. It took me ages to get that thing, so... So anyway, I need to turn one of these into planks, and then I can use this to make the jar. So I'm making the jar, and then I can make myself a soul extractor. And the way that you use the soul extractor is I'm going to get 10 for now, because you can only store 10 souls. I think what we could do, maybe just put me here for now. Why not? You just right click on some soul sand and you get some souls. So yeah, this is all I'm going to do for my souls. I think I've got everything now. I think the last thing left to do is to get some stellarite or whatever it's called. There we go. So I can stick these in. And there you go. Got all of the souls, all of the blood, all of the everything. So Stellar Eterna. It's actually quite a hefty thing. Oh, yeah, I've got some of those. So I've got a bunch of these. I only need 3. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, because these things do explode. Now, I'm hoping, because they're in water, they're not going to explode. This has got Silk Touch, so I can't do that one. But this one. Okay. It doesn't do as much of an explosion damage when you're underwater. And I've got like infinite breath underwater, right? So sweet. That is all of the stellarite pieces that I need over here. Also, the Americans seem to have invaded right now. These blocks are now under jurisdiction of America. Love it. Right, so how do I do this again? Is it? No, it's not like that. I need to make some pedestals from Forbidden. Is it? I think it's these ones. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to make a bunch of these. Okay, I've made 4. I don't know if that's enough, but I think it does say 4 in here, right? But you can have 8. Now, I don't know if you put them on... Nope, that's not where I meant to put you. Thank you very much. Don't know if you're supposed to put them on here, but this is where I'm going to put them. Just like that. And then one of those goes in, and X, what was it, X petrified? Okay, I've got a bunch of this. Where's my wand? Let's grab one of these out, and I can do 1, 2, 3. Definitely don't use the, that is a lot right there, oh dear. X petrified, right. So we need 3 of these per, so I need 12 altogether, perfect. 2, 3. And then in the middle you put a diamond. Think this is right? And then I need a hammer, right? To start this off, from what I remember. Oh my god, it's only been one version, or maybe 2 versions, since. And this can only do 1. Okay, that's fine. What about a netherite hammer? You know what? Let's just do this one. Yeah. There we go. Let's do diamond hammer. Right click. Did I not do it right? Is that, am I missing something? Let's have a look. Not sure. Okay, I think this... I needed the rest of the pedestals. I'm not sure. Why is it not working? I'm very confused. Remaining rituals is 30. Stella Eterna. Oh, does it need this? Requires tier 3 forge. Oh. That's a bum right there. So I need like 6,000 to get up to whatever this one is. And then we need to basically tier all the way up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we're going to have to find more runes though. That should be okay. Yeah. And then the last one is this one. Which again we can make. So I'm guessing what we've got right now is a tier 1. So to get to this one, it's this one here. So we need to do this and then this. I need to go break some spawners as well. Oh, I should go to the Twilight Forest. Because we saw a bunch of spawners in Twilight, didn't we? Ah, you know what? Top of Ergast. I'm sure there's a few down here somewhere. There we go. Right. Suppose I should just fall down. Ah. Okay, that was good. There's some spawners right there. Do you just break them? Yes, you do. Okie doke. You get the broken spawners, plus you get the spawner scrap. Interesting. Okie dokie. This should just spawn like an absolute ton of stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, turn that off. That's a lot of chickens. Trying to do a sweeping edge right there. There's a lot of chickens. Actually, have to be quite close, so all these that run away, I want to get rid of anyway, right? I think that might have done it, you know. Oh, you're kidding. I need, like, one more. Right, you can come over here a little bit, please. There we go. This starts doing a recipe. Oh, flipping heck. There we go. And that got rid of all the blood we had, all the souls, and all the Oriole. Fine. So the next one is 1,000 Oriole, 50 souls, because this probably can go up to 50 now, right? Yeah. And 9,000 blood. Yeah. I'm definitely going to block this in and then get the chickens to just die within this area. And I'll just sit here for a bit and kill all the chickens. I actually don't need these modular routers anymore, so I'm just going to get rid of them. Love it. Thank you to Cataclysm for this. For some reason, the cooldown doesn't actually work on this thing right now, so you can just spam it. Okay, maybe it did work. But that is doing a lot, and we've nearly maxed this out as well. Is this going above? Oh no, it's 15 already. Right, here we go. I think we got everything. Just like that. Stick that one in the middle, and I've got my gavel on me. There we go. So now we can watch this do its thing. And then that is the last thing we need. Other than I'm going to need a bit more blood. Although I think this might have some of the blood left, because it takes like 9,000 blood. And we've got 15,000 in here. There we go. Sweet. So that is the altar we can now use for the Stella Eterna. And there we go. We got ourselves a Stella Eterna, or Eternal Stella. Is that what it's always called? I always thought it was the Stella Eterna. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, I will just say that I only have one cyanite. Oh, I already put it in my system, but we've only got one cyanite, so I might need to leave that running for a little while. But this is where I'm going to end it, because I didn't realise that the episode had gone on this long. Yeah, really cool mod. Really like Forbidden and Arcana. But yeah, this is the pattern that you need. It's like a big plus pattern with extra pluses. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.